Hi, we are back with another session of Let's Talk Travel. Can you guys hear me? So, how are you guys all doing?
Hey
If you have,
guys,
hi,
what's up?
all good. How are you?
Very good. So hi, send say hello from one more send.
Yeah, your last. We have the same name.
Yes, we share
Um,
the same surname.
yeah. So, how's the lockdown been treating you? Is it all good?
All good, all good. Learning a lot of good lessons. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
definitely nice.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So, to everyone who's joining us right now, this is Sen, and I'm from Fab Getaways, and we're having Let's Talk Travel episode 2. And today we have with us Romir Sen. He's a travel influencer who's been traveling for the last 13 years, and he has covered over 33 countries.
Yeah.
Is that right? And
Yes.
60 cities in India. That's a lot of
Yeah.
countries. I mean, countries and cities.
Yeah.
So,
But I do love it. I do love that.
hmm, hmm. So, if anyone has any questions for Romir, you can just leave your questions in the question tag below. Um, so, Romir, how's like everything been going? Like everyone at home, are you? So you're in Mumbai, I'm hoping.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so how's it been going?
It was going very good up till yesterday, but
Hmm.
now our area where I live in has come under the containment zone. So now it's
Oh.
gonna be a heavy lockdown wherein we will not be able to leave from our area also. So now it's
Hmm.
gonna be like a proper indoor.
Hmm.
No, not even going somewhere nearby. So
Hmm.
it's gonna be a new task. That's it.
Yeah. So, it's been like 3 months without travel now for you. What's that been
Oh
like?
yes. Call came in. The thing was that just before lockdown, also, I was about to fly to London and Italy, and I
Hmm.
actually
Hmm.
thank my stars that I did not, because
Yeah.
who knows that if I would had and well, I could have got stuck out there, or maybe if I would had returned, I would had catched up with some kind of a disease. So I'm happy.
Hmm.
See, traveling is a part of life
Yeah.
since childhood. In the early ages, my parents used to take me out. Then I started doing it. Uh, so yeah, it's a different kind of a world because I never stayed in my city so much or at my home so
Hmm.
much like now I have to do. But
Hmm.
this is also a great thing. I am catching up on all my old stuff, checking my pictures, posting it, uh, writing my pending blogs. So even at least I'm happy that I can share all that. So when this COVID ends and when this pandemic ends, people would get to know where to travel, how to travel, and there are different modes of traveling and how to save money on traveling,
Hmm.
and uh, the main purpose of travel one should get to know, and that's
Hmm.
what I've started writing through my blogs, wherein
Yeah.
I'm telling people that it's not about the place you travel, it's about the story you create.
Hmm.
We have to be story creators. When we were kids, our grandparents used to talk to us, make us sleep, talking about stories.
Yeah.
Today, people they don't have stories. They just say, "Hey, I made some TikTok videos," or "Hey, I just did this on Facebook or Instagram." No, but so
Yeah.
with travel, you might be able to create those kind of stories. And this
Hmm.
pandemic actually made many people get time for themselves. So this is a
Definitely.
good way that people could start writing, could creating something. So there are people who had a passion of music, so they can learn some musical instruments. If they had a passion of cooking, they can start cooking. So yeah, there were a couple of good stuff which can even happen during this pandemic and by staying at
Hmm.
home. We just
Okay.
need
Yeah.
to find that one thing.
Yeah. So, coming back to your travel blog, I see that you've started a new blog, travel postcards. I
Yes.
think I think you started that in May, right? Uh,
Earlier, it was actually basically on a WordPress site. So yes, I had written couple of things in on that. Now, but because of the WordPress, the audience, they don't like to go and see a lot of there. So I brought it down to a proper website on travel postcards. So yes, I'm just shifting all my content from WordPress to this official website of mine, wherein people will definitely get to see a lot and read a lot about travel, read a lot about hotel reviews, which where I have been staying, where I have stayed, or where I would like to go.
Yeah.
Plus, there are new stories. I'm connecting with lovely people, for example, you guys, and there are other few people also whom I'm connecting with, and trying to bring in stories within India from abroad. Why India? Because as a traveler, for me also, like when people are talking questioning about international travels, I would, as a traveler plus as a travel influencer or a blogger, request everybody not to do international travel at least up till 2021. And 2021 does not mean that we are going to go for a 31st night December party. No, I'm
Yeah.
talking that don't even think of traveling before February or March
Okay.
2021, because we don't know what is coming or what is still awaited for us. So that's yes, that so that travel postcards will have a lot of content. So as you know, that travel to 33 countries, 60
Yeah.
cities plus, a lot of pictures are there, a lot of stories are there. So those all are coming daily on there.
Yeah, so I understand that you started traveling around 2 years ago, like became a completely full-time traveler.
Yes,
And
yes.
how was that? How did that happen? Like, what inspired you to just leave your family business and just get into travel completely, like
Uh, so
100%?
so actually, I would say that when I decided that I want to leave my family business, it was
Yeah.
already at the peak, and it was on a autopilot mode. I did not have to do much, and being a creative guy, I always was looking for something more. Was coming up with a travel portal actually. So when you want to start up a travel portal for everyone, you want to travel and first understand the business, understand the people, and understand the need, what people should be given of. That started making me from one place to another to more places. I started staying at different kinds of hotel in one particular city. So today, if I'm staying in one hotel, tomorrow I would be in another property. So yes, I started loving it more. I started meeting people. I started seeing Indian culture or international culture. It made me meet up new types of people, new kinds of different genres of people, and yes. That was a life which then I decided that I needed. And other than when you are in a family business, it's always known as their business. It's nothing about you. Being a traveler and being coming into a travel influencing or a full-time travel, then started making an identity of myself. When
Yeah.
you are a traveler, you meet so many people, and that they teach you lessons at every point of time. You never know which city or which person you are meeting is gonna give you that lesson of your life with that you change as a human being or a person. Sometime
Definitely.
it can be a monk at a temple, or it can be simple, a random people you are staying with. So I have done couch surfing. I am staying. So for many who don't know about couch surfing is staying for free with a family in some particular city in abroad. And now it
Yeah.
has started in India also, but I have not done it in India. But yes, internationally I have done that. I have stayed in hostels. I have stayed at luxury properties. Yes, so from flying a plane to jumping off a plane to going underwater doing scuba, I have done it almost all. But yes, a few things are still pending in my bucket list, which I hopefully start wanna do that after the COVID.
Yeah, you'll do it after, everything is over.
Yes.
Talking about everything, like just putting it past us, like where do you think, what do you think travel will look like once everything is behind us?
It will look beautiful. Trust me, it will look beautiful. Why? We have. I remember when I was in Italy a few years back. I had gone to Venice, And I thought that, hey, I'm going to the most beautiful romantic capital of the world.
Yeah.
And when I went there, when I landed, and when I was in one of the yachts, which is going to take me to the main city from the airport,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm in a bloody slum. So in Mumbai, if everybody knows, in India, there is a slum called Dharavi. So
Hmm.
I literally called it like a Dharavi of Europe. It was so dirty. It was so yuck.
Hmm.
I didn't even want to do the gondola because it was stinking. I said, that,
Hmm.
hey, I took pictures. I took a small round. Just drop me
Hmm.
back because it was very very bad.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
now because of this, I am very very much sure that the world will be a beautiful place to live in.
Hmm.
We will all now see the actual thing what we go to travel for, the nature or what the universe created. So
Hmm.
if now the generation will also see less of plastic,
Hmm.
less of dirt, and a real beautiful
Definitely.
world.
Yeah. Yeah, that is so true. So we have people just sending in their questions also. Hi,
Oh yeah,
Anya.
so I hi
Yeah.
Anya, hi Pratik Sharma, hi
We'll just say
Akhil, hi
hello.
Suchi, hi Kajal ji, hi. So Kajal is basically the person who does my ticketing. So I guess you should ask her that how much loss she is in currently because I'm not going and traveling. So all my flight tickets are booked by her. So
Okay.
Kailesh ji, Jibin, Veer Sports, hi Nupur. Yeah. So there are a lot of people. Yeah.
Hmm. What was the last place that you traveled to before like the lockdown started?
Masuri.
Okay, that must have been an adventure.
That was an adventure because it was a boys trip out, and it was a bachelor's boys trip out.
Hmm.
So yeah, my friend was getting married, and just before the marriage, the bachelor's trip. Yes, it was a
Hmm.
lot of fun. Lot of fun.
Hmm.
We saw the first snowfall, and yes, it was mesmerizingly beautiful. It was a simple those kind of trips where we start up in the morning and drive
Hmm.
from Delhi city to Dehradun, from Dehradun to Mussoorie. So it was a long 6 hour drive, but a fun
Hmm.
ride, and a 4 day trip with Sterling Holidays. So one of the bestest property, as you guys also know, it's in Mussoorie.
Hmm.
We had a blast. And going up till the Lal Tibba or seeing the top of the first Indian post office
Hmm.
in Mussoorie, yes. So they did all loads
Yeah.
of those kind of stuff.
Sounds like you had fun.
Yeah, a lot of
Um,
fun.
to keep the fun going, we're just gonna play like a short, 2-minute game. It's a 90-second game, and
Wow.
you're going to have to answer as fast as possible.
Okay.
Like it's just 90 minutes, and there's like we have 15 words for you, and
Okay.
we're just gonna check how much you're gonna score.
Okay.
So are you ready?
All set.
This is a game where we'll just say a word, and you have to say the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word.
Okay.
Okay, let's begin the game now. In three, two, one. Fab Getaways.
The most beautiful place to book your hotel bookings.
Adventure.
Skydive,
Airport.
Singapore,
Eiffel Tower.
Paris,
Beautiful.
women.
Rajasthan.
I didn't get it. Rajasthan,
Rajasthan.
deserts,
Chole Bhature.
Delhi,
Air India.
first airline,
Maldives.
honeymoon,
Romance.
Paris again,
Essentials.
travel gear,
Travel.
all the time.
Magic.
Shooting star,
Uh, Postcards.
travel postcards.
Royal.
Me,
Oh, Marine Drive.
always go for a drive on the Marine Drive.
Netherlands.
Amsterdam.
Sunsets.
Again, I will go to Maldives.
Okay, well, actually, we ran out of questions before we ran out of time. So I think you did pretty good there. You got like 18 out of 15, which
Wow.
is so, I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun saying that.
I had a lot of fun. So so I forgot my introduction that yes, I am from a royal blood. So when you said
Hmm.
royal, so it had to be me. So
Okay.
yes, yes, so that was nice enough. So at least I won. So that is the best thing.
Yeah, that was fun for all of us.
Yeah,
So now we're just gonna move on to the section where we ask questions from some of our followers.
sure.
And we have a few questions here. We put up a story where we asked our followers to send in their questions for you,
Yeah,
and we had a few questions. We're just gonna ask them.
sure.
So we have Manasvi Suchak. She just wanted to know about like the best property in the Maldives, like with the whole package, overwater pool villa, food, activities, and everything. What do you think is like the best property in the Maldives for all that?
Right, Mansi, right? The question has come from
Manasvi.
Mansi. Manasvi.
Manasvi.
Manasvi, the thing about Maldives is Maldives have multiple islands and multiple properties. It is always gonna be about your budget, how much you gonna spend for it. Every island is a hotel property. Only the Malé, the main city, has multiple hostels and small properties wherein you can stay like a hotel. Otherwise, every island is different. Every island will fulfill all the needs which you are saying.
Mm,
Yes, today the most expensive property which we all know in Maldives is Soneva Jani.
mm,
So yeah, if you are that kind of a person who wants to spend around 5 to 8 lakhs a day or a night, INR, then Soneva Jani, wherein you can just open your rooftop, go and climb and just ski down into the water. So
mm,
yes, other than that, you need to search an island as per your budget. Every island and every hotel in Maldives is too beautiful. So
mm,
as per me, if I have so much of money in my bank account, and if I would have got stuck in Maldives at this point of time with money in my account, I would have hopped only to island to island to island to island because they are fab. And go on because Fab Gateways have a picture of mine. You would, if you are lucky, you would see the lovely Milky Way in the night with the shooting star. So go on, find what your budget is, and Fab Gateways will do the rest for you. They will give you the good. So maybe they will get you a discount of more than 60%, 80%, and
that's true.
make you go to some nice island which you never wished for or even never thought of. They will give you that such kind of a beautiful property.
That is so true. If anyone's looking to go to Maldives in the future, then they can always come to our website and just check them out, you know? Maybe not now, but in the future, definitely. We have like some of the best properties, and it's like affordable. You don't have to spend a crazy amount of money to experience, to have the best experience in the Maldives. So, anyone who's looking to go to the Maldives in the future, you're always welcome.
Yeah, so
um,
I would say that I stayed in two properties in Maldives. I've been to Maldives twice. I have stayed at the Eriadu island in Maldives, and I have stayed at the Taj property.
mm, mm,
Both were different. One was with my parents, so of course you
mm.
can understand that they spent at Taj.
Mm,
So I had a friend's wedding in Maldives. I won't say I will say wedding party. Let me correct it because weddings cannot happen in Maldives. So a
mm,
friend's wedding party in Maldives, and yes, I stayed at Eriadu. It is one of the best. It is very affordable. It is good for the pocket, and yes, you can try it out if you are under budget. And rest,
mm,
this was my kind of an experience with Maldives. Rest there, of course, Sen, and her team will definitely help you out.
mm. So we have another question by Monica Verma. She wants to know when do you think we can start traveling? That's the question she asked.
I am hoping 2021, as I
Mm,
started saying that in the beginning only.
mm,
Please understand why. Because this virus currently is shooting up, and we don't have any particular vaccine for it. So any error will only lead us to a deathbed, and I don't wish that for anybody. So, as
mm,
a travel influencer or a blogger, if you see me ever traveling on leisure, that will be only in 2021. Yes, you might see me traveling soon, but only for business trips. That too,
mm.
if it is very essential. Otherwise, I would also prefer staying back at home. I understand, Anya, that you are missing vacation, but please stay at home and stay safe. It's not good to go out right now. The world can wait for you.
So in today's session, we had a few questions as well. We had
Okay.
Shona Gujral. She was quite curious about how you manage, like she's asking how are you managing investments for traveling. So I guess she wants to know like how you're handling all that, with ease.
No, it's not ease. I forgot the name. What did you mention? Her name was
Shona Gujral.
Shona Gujral. Shona. First of all, you have a very beautiful Bengali name. It's Shona means a loved one. But yes, other than that, financials are the basic thing which you always have to look at. So if you are planning a trip, you need to plan it at well advance. There are many websites and many travel agents who can help you with good tickets, and you are on the page with Fab Gateways, so I'm very much sure Fab Gateways will help you manage that. What you have to understand and tell anybody, so whether you are connecting with Sen
Oh,
also in the future,
sorry about
and
that.
no worries.
Mm,
So if you are connecting to a team of Fab Gateways also, so you have to tell them, okay, this is my budget, and
mm,
if you need to be unrestricted in that budget, then you have to keep your travel plans open. You don't have to be saying, oh, I want to travel on Jan 15th only in 2020, or I
mm,
want to travel next week. Then, if it is an international travel, you need to space out. When you space out, other than that, hotels. When you are traveling, Shona, you would understand you are gonna sleep only for a couple of hours in the hotel. Or so let me Sen, if we have 2 minutes, I will explain this in a better way. I
mm,
was on a 18-day trip in which I covered 9 countries
mm.
in
Wow.
Europe.
Okay.
So how did we manage to do that, and how did we save money in it? Is that we used to take night travel trains from one country to another.
Mm,
So what it benefited us was that we were not staying in a hotel property; we were sleeping in the train. So
wow.
we saved that time. We saved the money of travel because there it would be travel plus hotel. Here we managed it with just travel.
Mm,
Hotel became free. So in the morning we were as it is fresh because in the train you will always be sleeping. So you got fresh. You saw one more country or you stayed for at one more place and you finished off your things. If you don't want to stay for a longer time, then you again take a night train and go away.
mm,
So, or even there are night buses, beautiful buses in Europe, even via Europe. It is even there in Asia. If you
mm,
go to Thailand, if you go to Indonesia, there are night buses which will take you from one place to another. Those buses are not like Indian buses, so please
mm,
don't worry about it. They are one of the most beautiful luxury buses, like in limousine, so you
mm,
can enjoy there. So try to save money there. And thirdly is about food. So if you don't want to end up burning your money, try taking up some snacks from India, like a kickback or munch on protein bars, and you will be cool enough. You are going for a fast trip to enjoy the places, not to just hog on to food and spend all the money. Instead, save that money and do a lot of shopping. Carry your bag light and bring it heavy. That's the motto of life.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, Romir. It has been an absolute pleasure having you. If you know that a lot of people are looking to travel again, like we have Anya saying she's badly missing vacations and all. So, would you like to leave like a positive message for those people who are like really longing to travel, but uh, are limited because of the lockdown and the restrictions? Would you like to leave like a special message for them?
I would say that all the lovely people who are right now today with us,
Mm,
travel is gonna happen.
definitely.
Travel is our life, and
Mm,
what you guys are doing with traveling is to live your own lives. The
mm,
people who work 9 to 5 and they don't travel, I think their life is miserable. I would
mm,
say that the people who travel and who visit new places, for them it is a new lessons. It is like
mm,
living a life like a notebook.
yeah.
Travel is gonna happen soon. What we expect that, or as a travel guy, or with talking with Fab Gateways as a travel agency, we
Hmm.
both are saying that start traveling, but for that, first travel within Indian
True.
markets,
Yes.
travel within India, travel to your close by locations
Hmm.
wherein you are close to home. When we see now, for example, New Zealand has said that it is already a COVID free
Yeah.
country. Cyprus has declared it's a COVID free country. Switzerland has declared it's a COVID free country. So many countries slowly, steadily are stating that they are COVID free.
Yeah.
So keep a watch for international travels. The only thing would be you are at a safe zone when you travel in 2021, because you don't know if there will be a slight outburst.
Hmm.
So if you want to travel, like I'm also going to be traveling from next month, so I'm going
Hmm.
to be traveling within India,
Hmm.
because of course we all have been indoors. But with
Hmm.
even if you are traveling right now, remember, just don't go with a mask. It is
Hmm.
not going to help you. You
Hmm.
need to wear a complete PPE kit.
Yeah.
Go
True.
travel, and you should be able to spend on that PPE kit. You throw it once you enter some place, and when you are leaving, you will have to throw it. So, like you are wearing a cloth, you need to keep wearing a PPE kit. You change it every day. Here, the only thing is you don't reuse it.
Hmm.
So you can start traveling. You can travel as soon as I'm saying by August, because keep a watch for the rains and what
Hmm.
effects the rains give, the monsoons give to the nation.
Hmm.
Otherwise, and Fab Gateways, go to their page. Yesterday they posted so many awesome locations.
We
The first
did.
being in Karnataka.
Hmm.
And so I keep on staying a lot in Bangalore, and the first thing which got into my eyes was such a beautiful property by
Hmm.
which Fab Gateways have put up. So start traveling. Ask Fab Gateways at every interval that is it safe to go to this place, or is it safe
Hmm.
to go to that place. Current scenario suggestions to everyone is: don't be a hero, don't be a heroine, don't book it yourself. Book it via someone like Fab Gateways, because they are constantly in touch with every hotel property,
True.
with every city or every tourism ministry, and they know what is the current scenario. So they
Hmm.
will be able to help you out at every stage. And even if you get stuck somewhere, they are always 24 hours at your need. So please
Definitely.
contact them. And I am sure they will. If I am telling August, but you are in some safe zone, you might be able to travel from tomorrow. So message Fab Gateways, keep mailing them, keep troubling them every third day. Hey, can we travel? Can we travel? Can we travel? And then you are sorted. So
Hmm.
to a happy traveling, guys. And I hope that somewhere, some part in some country or some city, you come across me and we say hi, and we say click a picture together and send it to Fab Gateways.
Well, thank you for that message. I'm sure our followers and those who are like viewing it right now will appreciate it. I hope that everyone who joined us today for our live session had fun. Join us later. Join us next Friday for our third episode of Let's Talk Travel. Have a great evening, Romir.
Thank you, San. It was Let's Talk Travel. Let's keep talking travel forever and ever with Fab Gateways. Ciao.
Definitely. Bye.
Bye bye.